So now that you have QGIS running, you're going to get some data off the GIS class website. So we're going to go to the page for this class, scroll down to week 6, and I want you to choose the US data 2010. And while that data is downloading, I'm going to create a new folder for my project data called QGIS Project 1. And the downloads opened up, and I'm going to take the zipped file and drag that into my new folder. Maybe. There it goes. And I want to keep the zipped because I like to keep an original copy of my data. So I'm going to double click the zipped file, and it will actually extract the folder that's inside. So inside the data folder, there are 2 data layers, one called US Age 2010, the other called US Census 2010. And US Age is really just a duplication of a part of the US Census 10. You'll see that there are several files called US Census 10. There's a DBF, which is a data file. There's a PRJ, which is a projection file. There's a couple files that are used for indexing, and then there's a shape file that actually has the geometry. So I need all of these files to look at my data. So I'm going to close that, put QGIS up, and we're working with data that's called vector data. So if I hover over this icon, it says to add vector layers, and vectors are points, lines, and polygons. I'm going to browse to my desktop, open my Project 1, my data folder, and I want to click on the SHP for US Census 2010 and choose Open. Yes, open. And now I need to pick a coordinate system or projection. The data, the map defaults to unprojected geographic coordinate system, and I want to pick a Lambert or an Albers because those are conic, which is better for looking at countries that have kind of an east-west orientation. So I'm just going to, this is not completely user-friendly. I'm going to just move down and close these until I can find the Lambert conformal conic and choose OK. So there's my data. I can use the roller mouse to zoom in, and the hand will pan. So I'm looking at my map of the US, and this is my table of contents. Looks a little bit like the web-based GIS, and here's my map.